Hello friends, welcome to our channel. So today we are going to see how in WPGM you can collect automated monthly payment using Stripe. So you are a trainer and you want to collect the monthly payment from the people you train, and you want to see how you can do this automation without your input at all and accept the payment on your online account through Stripe. How do that setup works in WPGM? So today we are going to see just that. So do subscribe to our channel. So there are more videos coming in this series where you accept the online payment or offline payment on monthly basis. This is just a part one. There are a couple of more parts coming up. So subscribe to our channel so you can get the other videos on the same topic without any hassle. Let's just see how it works. So once you log in as a WPGM owner or WPGM admin or trainer, if you have access right, you can set up a general setting. So we're gonna set up a Stripe by going through the general settings. So we have PayPal and Stripe option. In this video we'll cover the Stripe. There are a number of currencies that we support, but we're gonna select the US dollar. Stripe requires you to give the secret key and publishable key when you do integration, so that we need to enter over here. It's provided by Stripe. We are going to select the Stripe subscription invoice enable because we're going to accept the online payment on month basis. Our offline one, we're going to see it in the next episode. Once you do the Stripe settings, just click on save button. So you are now going to accept the payments through Stripe on month basis. So this is the general setting that you have to do on WPG. Now let's go to Stripe. Click on developers. So as a Stripe account, you must create a Stripe account. I must say that. Once you create a Stripe account, you need to go to developer and then you need to create the endpoint. So imagine if you have your WPGM installed on gym.com, your endpoint URL will be gym.com/? Page is equal to webhooks. So this is the listening URL. So whenever the Stripe accepts the payment from the member and is successful or a failure, it reports to this particular URL. So all you need to worry about is your website URL and then just add ? Page is equal to webhooks. So that's the one. And then there are some other settings that you can do as we have seen on the screen. So we need to create this event as you can see on the screen. So that event is actually, notifies or listens to the payment successful or failure messages. So that's the webhook we need to set up first. And then we need to add product. So imagine you have a number of plans. You might have a gold or silver plans, and it has a different amount that you accept on month basis. Or you might have a yearly plan. You just accept the whole monthly payment into one installment. So that you need to configure in Stripe. So that is a product that we have to enter over here. So we're gonna add a one-off payment because we are accepting yearly payment. So we are going to create a 1000 USD product that is giving access to a member for a whole 1 year to your gym or your training session, right? And this will renew after 1 year. So it accepts the payment every 1 year. So we have created that particular plan of 1000 USD that accepts the payment every year, and we can now create a payment link. So from products, once we create the product, we can identify the product and create a payment link. The payment link is a publishable link. That is something your member will use to pay to you, right? So this is important. You have to create a product and then associate a payment link to that particular product. So we now enter a product and then creating a payment link. So we have created a payment link. Copy that payment link. This payment link will enter into WPGM settings, right? So let's go to membership plans. And we're gonna create a one plan, right? So we're gonna create a plan that can accept the payment through Stripe. So we're gonna create a yoga one-time payment or membership kind of plan name. Then because it's 1 year, we're gonna enter 365 days. Membership enrollment cap, we wanna keep the unlimited. You can also select the limited option where you need to enter how many people. Stripe payment, we want to select the online because in this part we are only covering the online payment option. One time amount 1000 USD. Here you have to enter the payment link that you just created in the Stripe. So you just copy paste it, then create an add membership button. So click on add membership button and it creates this particular plan. So this plan now is a yearly plan, and everyone from your potential customer to your existing members can use this plan to subscribe to your gym or your training sessions, right? So that plan is created, you can see it on the screen, and this now can be published to the front end. So this is the front end, this is your potential customers that they will create a membership plan. So we're gonna add them as a new user, new member, and that's the first name, last name, and all the details that's been asked over here. So date of birth, gender. The date of birth is optional field, but the fields that is marked with star are required fields, so you obviously need to enter them. Email and everything, email, password, their mobile number, these are required fields. So make sure your members need to add those details over here. The membership information. This is where we'll select the yoga one-time membership plan, which is 1000 USD. And once you are done, you can click on the registration button at the bottom, and this will show you the summary. Now it will ask you to pay by Stripe. So this is the your gym members would see this kind of front end where they will click on pay by Stripe, and it redirects them to the Stripe option, right? So here they will enter their email ID, their card details, their credit card, expiry date, CVC numbers, and their card holder name. Everything needs to be entered over here, and this is a page that is hosted by Stripe, so it doesn't land user on the website that you want, but it redirects them to the Stripe. So it's completely secure because Stripe handles security and everything, so you don't need to worry about where these card details are stored or anything like that, because we are not storing it. You enter card holder name, country of origin, and then click on the submit button. So it starts processing the credit card or debit card details, and it shows the payment message. Once the payment is successful or failed, it automatically notifies into gym members database, right? So this particular member that we just entered, we're gonna see it, Bendiel Joseph, whether he has completed the payment or not. This is automatically captured in our system, right? So if you go to payment, this will have the success message that this particular customer has fully paid, because from Stripe, the webhook endpoints that we configured in the early part of the video, it records this particular transaction, it notifies our database through that endpoint that this payment is successful with the amount that's been given into the plan, right? Now you can always print it, this particular invoice, or you can convert to PDF, but this transaction is completed successfully. And now after 1 year, this will again they can use the same link to pay again, because this was one-time payment, so they need to pay it again after 1 year. So this was one-time payment that we covered. In the next video, we will cover the recurring payment part, where you would have the monthly recurrence for each team member. Thanks for watching the video, and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.